traditionally we use the incense stick to measure time for this meditation. So actually, like what's kind of like fragrance, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's length is kind of important. So this one lasts about 30 minutes, and today we're gonna do two 15-minute meditation sessions. All right. So we're gonna do 15 minutes, and then we have a break. You can ask me questions, or I can explain more about Zen meditation Buddhism here, and we're gonna do another 15 minutes. All right. So we're gonna run this one here. And then I use these instruments at the beginning and the end of meditation. So at the beginning, you're going to hear these sounds. So when you hear these sounds, you prepare your position for the meditation. Then I start ringing this one 4 times, like this. So when you start hearing this bell, you start your meditation. So that's when you start focusing on your breathing. And at the end of meditation, I ring this one once. And then I use this one again. Then after this one, you take this gassho pose. And then bow. So that's the end of meditation. So after this one, you can stretch your legs or you can stand up again. And actually, formal meditation class, or actually, especially during a retreat, people do walking meditation after each session, or after every 2 sessions. But here we don't do that. But this walking meditation, we call it walking meditation. But actually, purpose here is adjusting your body, like especially joint, or your circulation system. Because during the retreat, people meditate about between 10 and 12 hours a day for 7 days. So if that's the case, you're taking the same position for a long time, the same thing as you're sitting on an airplane, like 14, 16 hours, taking the same position. That's bad for your joint and also circulation system. So that's why people walk inside of meditation hall as a group, kind of in a circle, and then walk quickly and to adjust the body. But somehow people translate that one walking meditation, but it's not quite meditation. But yeah, I don't do that here. And then I have this one here. Anybody done Zen meditation, by the way? You did. Okay. And so there's one person in the meditation group who's a meditation monitor. He walks in front of you, back and forth during the meditation. So basically he's checking if people are doing right meditation or not, and when he finds out somebody starts losing concentration, or eventually starts sleeping or making too much noise, he comes in front of you and first, tap your shoulder like this to get your attention, and then bow each other. Then you have to crunch a bit like this. So, the monitor can hit your back with this one. But it's just not hitting because the pressure points on your back. So actually, we hit those pressure points. So actually, you can get rid of the tension from your back and shoulder. At the same time, you can refocus on the meditation. So this is not for the punishment. Actually, basically, this is for helping you to refocus on the meditation. So that's the main purpose. So that's why some of the Zen Buddhist book in English call this one stick of compassion. But here I don't go, around, in front of you. But if you want to try this one, please take this gassho pose quietly during the meditation time. So I go in front of you and then bow. We're gonna bow each other, and you crunch a bit like this. So I kind of, hit your back twice each side, and we bow each other again. That's a procedure for this one. But I don't really force you to do that. So if you want to try that, just take this gassho pose quietly during the meditation. All right. And the main purpose of this meditation is to learn how to focus on the present moment, or be in the moment. So this is actually a main concept of Zen Buddhism. And also, anybody read the book about Zen, or anybody study about Buddhism in general, right? So probably you might hear that when you see when you learn about about Zen, you often hear the word empty your mind or feel the emptiness. And this empty your mind doesn't mean you are not thinking about anything. Actually empty your mind actually means be in the moment. So, if you have a kind of extra thought, if you have a worry about your future, past, or thinking about other things, you are not actually, you cannot be really in the moment because you are using your 30% of attention here, and maybe you are using 20% here, right? So that's why you clear, those extra thought from your mind, so you can, devote yourself 100% in every moment, each moment. So that's the idea of, empty your mind. So we're talking about being the moment again. And then actually this concept coming from the non-permanency of original Buddhism. So in non-permanency, everything in the world keeps changing in every moment. So nothing stays same condition forever. Because of that idea, now, I'm talking about now in general, but now is really critical moment to create your past, also decide which direction you go in the future. So even I say now, second later, it's a past already. So if you're doing the right thing right now, basically you are creating good past anyway. So you don't need to worry about your past. And in the about future, Buddhism case, we don't have any written future. So you have many options in front of you. And then actually totally depending on action, you can go to right way or wrong way. But it doesn't mean if you've done something right in the past, and then you can keep going to the right direction. It's not like that way. These choices happen every moment of your life. So that's why you need to know how to be in the moment. And during the meditation, you only focus on your breathing, because breathing is the most basic human activity. But also it's one of the hardest things you can focus on for the certain time period. If you can do that, you can apply this technique to your daily life. Actually, when people talk about Zen meditation, people only think, not Zen meditation, when people talk about Zen practice, people only think about this meditation. But actual Zen practice is your daily life, daily activity. So whatever you do, schoolwork, cooking, cleaning, whatever you do, but if you can focus on each moment, everything going to be Zen practice. So that's the idea. That's how you use this technique. That's the important part of not about meditation, actually using that technique in daily life. That's a really important part. And also you may have many kind of random thoughts or image coming at your mind during the meditation. The important thing here is you accept everything as the way it is and letting go. If you try to push those thoughts out of your mind, actually you're gonna have an inner conflict. You're gonna have more things coming at your mind. So just letting happen, letting go. That's really important mindset. Then you can just redirect your mind back to your breathing, and then that's mean you can have a deeper meditation. All right. So do you have any questions right now?
Does it hurt when you beat the